An abnormal high school student suffering from an incurable case of Chuunibyou, so basically 8th grade syndrome, fancies himself an all-powerful demon lord, Reincarnate. But when beyond all logic and reason, he successfully managed to summon a living, a breathing demon of hell, his life is turned upside down. What crazy hijinks will ensue when his house is filled to the brim with hellspawn? Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we are playing Oh, My Girlfriend is a Demon Summoned from the Depths of Hell by Watercress. Watercress that we played a few games from before, and we'll continue to do so, I guess, given that there is this, and there is also a sequel, which we will actually play one after another. Unless something very lengthy would drop between one and the other, then there might be a little break, but if not, then we'll play it one after another. I think it makes sense, basically. Let us begin with this one, for Tuesday, the most accursed day of the week. Why? The foolish, unenlightened masses regularly assume that Monday is the worst out their lot, but Tuesday is where the true despair begins. You know what, maybe you're right. They convince themselves that things won't be so bad, but as soon as Tuesday comes, they realize there is no escape. They've already become slaves to another mundane moment of existence, and it is too late to break away when they finally realize their mistake. And the only thing they can do to keep themselves from succumbing to insanity is to bear the weight of their burden until the week is over. Yes, Tuesday is the one day of the week where human anguish and misery reach their absolute peak, which makes things perfect for me. But who am I, you ask?
Have you truly forgotten me?
There was voice. There is supposed to be voice, but it was so quiet. It's maxed out. Let's go back. And once again.
Come now. Have you truly forgotten me?
This is so quiet. It's maxed out, by the way, as you can see. Wow. Also, the protagonist is voiced. Why?
You may have no idea who I am, but I know the faces of all the pathetic mortals in this realm.
Why is he so quiet?
But just for your sake, I suppose it's best to tell you.
Dude, the music is completely hiding him even more than, and I lowered the music so much already. And this guy's barely hearable.
Like an errant lightning bolt from the heavens cast down onto the earth, I appear to set the world ablaze. I am an existence unparalleled by any before me. I am a true being of ultimate power, a god amongst men. You stand in the presence of Sebastian Wolfgang IV, the chaotic lord of thunder, the one that will bring this world to its... Huh?
Hey, keep it down in there!
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You're supposed to be louder.
Go away, Yumi! I'm in the middle of something important right now!
Don't give me that, Makoto. You're just in there talking to yourself, aren't you?
My name isn't Makoto! Not anymore!
Come on, you're in high school now. Do you really have the time for this nonsense right now?
Look, I'll be done in here soon. Just give me a few more minutes, alright?
Whatever. Just try to wrap up whatever you're doing soon, okay?
I could hear that vile person's steps as she walked away.
Okay.
Damn it! My concentration is all messed up. Who does she think she is? Interrupting a demon lord in the middle of his monologue. Jesus. Now we gotta get back into character and recount my spiel over again. Alright, from the top. Tuesday. A day fraught with disaster and despair. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Tuesday. A mediocre day in a mediocre existence that highlights our mundane mediocrity for all to see. Ah, no, that sounds stupid. Too much alliteration, maybe? What did we say the first time? You know what? Forget it. Let's just continue from where I left off.
Yes, it is I, Sebastian Wolfgang IV, all-powerful commander of demons and ultimate terror! Now that you know who I am and what I'm capable of, I can see the fear trickling down your face like the blood from a fresh wound.
Sure.
But fear not, my dear. I shall not consume your soul and erase you from existence quite yet. No, I will instead make you watch as I finally unleash my full power onto the world and bring it to its knees.
Sure, of course.
For you see, I have been preparing for a day like this for a long time, and now I shall attempt what no other mortal has dared attempt before. Yes, I shall perform a demon summoning!
Of course, because nobody has done that before. Yeah.
You were a fool to think you could challenge my authority and claim my powers to be false, or worse, mere make-believe. But little do you realize that I have now finished all my preparations, and I shall begin my incantations on this very night! In just a few short Earth hours, I will call forth a demon of unimaginable power who will obey my every command without hesitation!
I believe in summoning a demon. I don't believe it will, or he will, whatever, command your obey your commands. I feel like it might be the other way around.
And once they are in this world, I will use their power to create a new world order. All of the insignificant insects shall bow before me or burn!
Sure.
Not even you, oh degenerate fool that you are, will realize what a mistake you've made when you have seen the error of your ways and finally recognized my awesome power! After I bring the world to ruin, I'll crush you in an instant and watch your blood taint the rivers. And atop your mangled corpse, I will rule over all of creation!
Seems like someone is not capable of forcing a laughter just like by itself. Like, I literally can't force a laughter if I really mean to laugh. It happens over here as well.
Alright, you had your fun already, Mr. Demon Lord. Come on out.
Wait to kill the mood. I believe that was sister. I mean, I would be guessing. Hopefully the sister will kick your ass. My attempt to escape this mundane existence was over as soon as it started. In an instant, I've gone from Sebastian Wolfgang IV, a 1,000-year-old practitioner of the dark arts, back to Makoto Takaya, a boring normal high schooler with absolutely nothing special about him. It's frustrating, but not completely unexpected. I've grown used to having my fantasies dash time and again. What? But every time I get dragged back into reality, it's a reminder of how bothersome it is. And the most bothersome force at the moment just so happened to be my sister Yumi. She usually knows her place and leaves me to my own devices, but every once in a while she comes along to take the wind out of my sails. I mean, maybe that's a good thing, to be honest. If I could be considered a raging wildfire consuming all my path, then she could be likened to a rainstorm that quells those flames. Good, more like a... maybe, I don't know, a little fired up match. That's about it. Dude, that's about all you are. Raging wildfire. In other words, she's a complete nuisance. I wouldn't say so.
Don't look at me like that. I just want to know what you were doing in there.
At least she's somewhat louder. Which is a good thing. Over here. Was that all? Come now, dear sister, are you sure you weren't going to relay my tactics to any enemy spies? Just like her, prying into a dark overlord's business. Well, I suppose I can overlook this slight, just this once. Especially considering I'm actually in a good mood today.
If you must know, O sibling of flesh and blood, I was busy preparing myself.
Why is he so much quieter?
Surely even you understand what that means by now, right?
I wish you could separate the audio from the game into a few layers as well. That way I could, you know, get their voices even higher. The problem is, it's not on separate lines, and they will be in one line. So if I raise the voice, I will also raise the music in the background. So, anyway.
You mean you were letting the whole neighborhood know what a dork you are?
Yes,
Dork!
that's what he means. Leave it to you, me, to misunderstand the subtle nuances of my existence. I guess I'll have to spell it out in big, bold letters.
You won't be making such trite quips for long, dear sister.
Sure.
For you see, I will be summoning a demon into this realm.
Wait. Summoning a demon?
Of course! It will be an all-powerful, almighty soldier of hell who will follow my orders without question!
Sure. It will be my prediction. A weak, but still someone who can beat Mako easily. Definitely not a soldier. I mean, hell, I guess makes sense. And that will definitely not follow orders, but will give orders to him. Prediction.
With its power, I will lay waste to my enemies and conquer the world!
You really think an all-powerful demon would follow a scrawny thing like you?
Heh. Ignore that comment, Sebastian. She knows not the forces she's dealing with. I would be surprised if she doesn't have a single idea of what I was talking about either.
Who was that degenerate fool you were talking about anyways?
Huh?
Well, spoke too soon.
You mean you were listening in on me?
Yeah. Kinda hard not to when I could hear you from anywhere in the house.
I mean, I would say he was kinda quiet based also on the audio mixer, I see. Damn it! I was a fool to do my monologuing in the bathroom. Are there any safe havens left in this cruel world? Is nothing sacred?
That is none of your concern! I assure you I will have everything dealt with in due time.
Look, I don't really care what you do with this whole Dark Lord business, but just try to keep yourself from doing anything stupid, alright? Mom and Dad may be off to Kamakura for a while, but that doesn't give you carte blanche to make a mess of things while they're gone. So, just try to behave yourself, okay?
Sure.
Satisfied with my response, Yumi walks away without another word. She leaves me there, stewing in my own embarrassment. My mortal sibling has to bat in every chance she can get, doesn't she? I can practically see the headlines. Dark Overlord of Destruction stopped by nagging sister. Hopefully. It's enough to make me vomit. But nothing is going to stop me now. Not even the one mortal who knows my 1000-year history on this earth. I've everything I need to perform the summoning. All that's left is to perform the incantations. Dude, now that I think about it, is that really a thing? The 8th grade syndrome? It's a uniquely Japanese phenomenon. What? Are you serious? Wow. Okay. I mean, that explains a lot. Why I never seen a person acting like that in real life. I glance back to my reflection in the bathroom mirror and give it a knowing, sinister smirk.
Plain old Makoto will behave himself, but Sebastian Wolfgang IV cannot be held down by mere mortals.
Not gonna lie, dude acting like that kinda annoying. Like in Chuunibyou anime, Rika acting like that. That was cute. Yeah. With confidence surging through me, I began walking towards my destiny. Today is a new day. If I am to overcome the trials that stand before me, I must redouble my efforts. In order to hone the darkest magics from beyond the spiritual plane, I've had to resort to more drastic methods. We are as mortals after all. Without the blessings of the auspicious, we are as clay in the mud, without form, without the spark of divinity. I am only a man, granted, one that has witnessed a millennia of barbarism. I don't know, I kind of stopped after barf word, but I probably need a little help. The preparations are complete. The stars have aligned. The time to act is now.
Ah, everything is proceeding just as I have foreseen. What an absolute thrill!
I repurposed my parents' garage to serve as an altar for the blackest of dark arts. They probably won't mind, I hope. To be safe, I'll clean up before they get back. In all likelihood, they're engaging in some kind of wicked vice, but regardless, they're off in Kamakura doing whatever it is adults do on their anniversary. Boom, chaka, boom, boom. The garage's design is perfect for my aspirations. I've been burning incense for the past 15 minutes in preparation. I guess not that Chuunibyou would know what they do, yeah. A white and a black candle are placed on two sides. The white symbolizing the hypocrisy of those who would derive the darkest magics. And the black can... I mean, last time I checked, I was not colorblind or anything like that. I could recognize the colors. This doesn't look like a black candle. To serve as a representation of those darkest magics, balance in equilibrium. And upon completion, I need only to raise the doors and release this ancient hellfire upon the world.
Sometimes my foresight's pristine clarity terrifies even me.
Boom. He fails. Game ends. It's as if I can witness the threads of fate coiling before me. As if I can reach in and twist them to my eldritch whims. My plan is simple. While I have not gathered enough power to shed the trappings of this mortal husk, there are greater powers to consult. I will make an offering to the Dark One, then consort and make a bargain for yet greater power. Power that will overcome the greatest tribulation I have encountered yet. The cost is of no concern. I'm already a demon. What?
Pity I had to make some adjustments to the design of this ritual.
I'm sorry, why do we have a freaking camp from the church? The communion one or whatever? Performing an invocation on a student budget is a challenge. After all, sacrifices were necessary, and not the fun ones. I'm afraid the chalice, that's the name, crafted from genuine silver was too decadent for this humble practitioner of black magic. Spray painting an ordinary chalice with silver paint, however, proved to be a more affordable alternative. Okay, I mean, a show of thriftiness that would please Momon of Greed himself. I ended up spray painting most of the items for use in this ritual. I hope the fumes don't make me dizzy. At least dressing for the occasion is a problem. I have plenty of black to wear. At the very least, procuring a pentagram was easy on the wallet. It is drawn in salt, a traditional preparation of sorcerers. Its purpose? To assert dominance over the forces of chaos, to bring order to these unconquerable forces.
Oh, right. Speaking of sodium...
I reach for something I've been keeping in a nearby fridge. They say you're supposed to use blood for this sort of thing, but I'm a little squeamish around that kind of stuff. So I got tomato juice instead. I'm kind of hoping it's a decent substitute. I hated tomato juice, by the way. I used to hate it. Except it was not in a can. It was in those little boxes with straws. Yeah. I like the other ones though. But tomato, no, never. Dude, I could not drink it for anything. I bet it will be still the same, to be honest. I think tomato juice is just disgusting. And people who drink that, they must be absolutely crazy in their mind. I like tomatoes though. And ketchup, I guess. Anyway. I mean, I could use someone else's blood. My sister wasn't too thrilled with the idea though. She actually smacked me, my head still ringing from that.
Well, it's organic at least, so I hope demons like this.
Dubbed. Cracking open the can, I pour some of the thick red-blooded substitute into a little dish. Taking 2 fingers, I paint a circle with it. Perfect. Perfect! It's large enough for me to comfortably occupy. Everything is almost ready. I can feel my hands trembling and impatient, but I must remember to calm myself.
Ah, one more thing. I must preserve this auspicious moment. It shall serve as a portrait of my tireless preparations.
What do you mean? Camera? Taking on my phone, I open the camera app and ready the lens. Good. Proper unedited evidence in its purest form. Shouldn't you, like, record a video? Wouldn't it be better?
This will do nicely. Ah, wait. No filters. Filters are ugly and pedestrian.
I agree.
What am I even doing?
I have no clue.
Alright, let's chill for a bit. Got to get into the right mindset.
As with puzzles, my hands make a myriad of movements, casting a spell to protect myself from charms and other nebulous incantations. Safety first, after all. Alright, I think I'm finally ready. I turn off the lights, leaving only candles. One of them. Candle, basically, to illuminate my makeshift altar. Oh no, there is 2. Okay, there is one in the right corner. I did not notice that. And it is a black one. Yeah. Finally, I lock the door behind me. This is it. The die has been cast. Clasping my hands together once more, I bow my head and kneel. It is time to recite the incantation.
Shit, how does the Latin part go again?
Don't ask me.
In nomine Dei Nostri Satanas Luciferi Excelsi?
How do you not know that? Ah, close enough. Latin is a dead language, and it's dead for a damn good reason. At least I'm decent enough in my English classes to handle the rest. I take another breath.
In the name of Satan, the ruler of the earth and king of the world, I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me.
I feel a low breeze caress my face. I'm not even done with the invocation. Blinking, I refocus, for it's a hell of a coincidence.
Oh, open wide the gates of hell and come forth from the abyss to greet me as your brother and friend.
What? Why would you say brother and friend? What was that? Is that an earthquake? Go on, Makoto, wrap it up!
Grant me the indulgences of which I speak. Come forth and answer to your names by manifesting my desires. Please?
A strong gust of wind knocks me out to the floor. I sprawl for a few precious moments before reorienting myself.
What is the meaning of this?
The candles stubbornly remain aflame despite the stormy conditions. A feeling of utter dread washes over me.
What the hell are you doing in there, Makoto? You better not be making a mess!
That feeling of dread intensifies. The icy blasts of wind buffet my face. My bony hands clench against the asphalt. The realization of what I've triggered finally hits me like a stack of bricks. The ebony shadows dancing against the candlelit walls taunt me. This is it. It goes the end of the world as we know it. I've granted passage to the Dark Lord Satan himself.
If you're performing another one of your stupid seances or whatever, it's not funny! I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad!
Shit! This isn't good!
All I can do is grit my teeth and bow my head, to wait and behold the undoing of reality itself. The Lord of all evil himself is about to make his grand entrance. I can only hope he will take pity on me for my foolishness. Destiny will continue to assault and overwhelm me. I can hardly differentiate the screeching queens from my elder sister's incontinent screaming. Overwhelmed by the power, I close my eyes. Perhaps if I become acutely aware, I'll wake up from this horrible nightmare. I would cast aside my 1000-year career as a practitioner of dark arts, if this were all to be some foolish boy's warped vision.
Nah, this wasn't what was supposed to... Shit! Shit!
And suddenly everything went quiet. An incense-filled smokiness hung in the air. It doesn't feel like a dream. It was all too real, down to every grain of salt beneath me. I suppose I ruined the pentagram, but that was the least of my concerns. I could feel a presence in the pitch-black garage, but even with all of the meditation and seances I performed, my eyes had not the power to pierce the ebony veil. My breath was still. I knew I locked the garage door. God damn it. It got warmer and, you know, you have an open window and suddenly your neighbor's smoking and you can smell that. Fuck. Anywho, so who got in here?
Oh.
The realization hit me. It wasn't a question of who, but of what. A chill drifted down my spine. My attention immediately focused on the sound of footsteps against the asphalt. Left foot, right foot. It was drawing ever closer. The presence was unspeakably powerful, and was drawing closer still. Oh God, please don't hurt me! I could feel its raspy breath on my neck.
Wow, tomato juice! Did you get this for me?
Tomato juice?
No, it's tomato.
Oh, hey! This is, like, an offering, right? Oh, you're such a sweetheart!
She could be a bit louder too, to be honest.
Tomato juice is my favorite. You know it's rich with vitamin A, right?
How is a tomato juice your favorite? What are you talking about? It's disgusting.
The other girls make fun of me because it's so sodium rich, and I need to watch my figure. But I think it's pretty alright to indulge in your favorite things every now and then, isn't it?
I could make out this person's face through the darkness, but the presence and the voice matched. Were they one and the same? What's the meaning of this?
Hey, is there a light in here? Oh, it's over here. Let me just get that.
Boop. The lights flickered back to life. You know how supposedly if you drank carrot juice, that one was good actually. Actually, it's not supposedly. If you drink carrot juice and a lot of it, like that, I would say the entire palms would get kind of orangey. It was like that, by the way, when I was younger, yeah, because I was actually drinking a lot of carrot juice. I liked it, and my hands really were getting orangey. I think like maybe with tomato juice is kind of similar, given how red she is. Anywho, and before me was an oddly dressed girl. She was dressed in something I could only describe as something from a tacky magical girl anime. Somehow it seemed to suit her just fine. She was smiling so giddily the entire time and could hardly stay still. The girl's grin felt familiar, like she was a long-time neighbor. And she also had devilish horns and bright red skin. Hey, oh, what? This definitely wasn't good. I'm not sure why I didn't notice those features earlier for...
You know, I really appreciate you bringing me tomato juice.
Girl, you need to be louder. Dude, I need to lower the volume of the music.
using blood or some ghastly thing like that.
Oh.
And they're usually from some poor creature that did nothing wrong. Don't you think that's the saddest thing?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like sometimes people don't really get me. But you do, don't you?
Sure.
Who are you?
Dude, the music is so... How is the music louder than the people talking when we... Right, it's an old game. It's an old game. Calm down. That laugh would have sounded cute and inviting in any other circumstance, but before the disastrous altar, it was chilling.
You really don't know who I am, Makoto?
I could barely hear you, woman.
What? How do you know my name?
Oh, I know lots of things. It's because I have a lot of responsibilities to attend to. Ah, but I guess if you're some country yokel, you probably wouldn't recognize me. It's okay. I'll reintroduce myself. How's that?
Country yokel?
Maybe she called me that was, to be frank, patronizing and a little insulting. But she said it in such a cheery and pleasant way. It was hard to feel dispirited, even if she insulted you right in your face.
I'm the one that makes the traffic lights stay red for you for a whole 3 minutes at a time.
This is getting ridiculous. One more time.
I'm the one that makes the traffic lights stay red for you for a whole 3 minutes at a time. I'm the one who calls you on your phone when you're almost done with the full combo on your idle rhythm game.
Ow.
And don't you just hate it when you open up a bag of popcorn and there's loose teeth in it? Yep, that's me too.
Loose teeth. What are you talking about? What?
I'm Satan of Breath, and I'm here to bring smiles to the faces of everyone around the world.
Wait, Satan?
Yep, though my stage name is just Estan. I'm the world's first idol, you know? People
Okay.
think I might be too old for it, but that's poppycock. You can be whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it.
What youthful sprite says poppycock?
Hair.
I have a colorful vocabulary. Ah, but enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Me?
Despite her playful expression, I felt my skin writhing. Was this all the guys to seduce me? To well marry the fancies? This is Satan after all. Her cunning is unparalleled.
I wanted to wish you congratulations.
On?
Congratulations?
Congratulations!
I heard you the first time.
Yes, congratulations! You're the Hell's Hotline 666,666th customer! Give yourself a round of applause!
Congrats. Oh, I did not expect that. As she beamed, an uproarious applause filled the garage, from where specifically it was impossible to tell. Cautiously I clapped along. Is this the power of a true demon? To influence those around you?
Where's the applause coming from?
Don't worry about it too much. I'd say there are more important things to talk about.
Right. So like, did you come to take my soul? For some kind of dark pact, signing a contract in blood? That sort of thing?
No, in tomato juice.
Blood? No. That's such a creepy stalkerish thing to do.
Yeah?
Asking for a signature in blood? Who would even think about doing something so crazy?
Yeah?
Not me. No siree. I'm not here to claim your soul.
Oh. Well, that's a relief.
Not yet.
For a second, I thought you were going to rain fiery death upon the ashen earth and... Wait, not yet!
Oh, don't worry about it. It's all part of the amazingly hellish deal we have to offer you.
She beamed. She carried herself with such a radiant, carefree aplomb, it was almost blinding. I couldn't lower my defenses, not even an inch.
You make it sound like you're trying to unload some kind of timeshare off on me.
Yeah. I've had to take up some part-time work. The economy is really hard for a pure, innocent idol just trying to bring joy to the world. We haven't sold out an event in centuries.
Wait, alright, hold on. What was that about a...
And we don't even make any money off of merchandise and syndication. Isn't that a real tragedy? Sometimes I wonder if people out there know what we're really all about.
I mean, I myself don't really follow the idol world, so whatever. Finally feeling a tinge of pity I sighed. It was hard not to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, right? I knew you'd understand. You're different from everyone else. I think you can really make a difference.
Oh,
in the
he
world.
is different, okay?
That's odd to hear from you. Like, considering you're, Satan, ruler of the damned, etc.
Huh? I don't speak Latin.
Let's go. You've got the beginning!
And I'm in character. It's Estan, silly. And don't forget the pentagram.
How would you even begin to pronounce?
Anyway, I have a positively sinful deal for your perusal. If I can have just a moment of your time...
Sounds like one of those scoundrels, huh?
I'm not too privy on any deal that would involve me trading my immortal soul. Just gonna state that up front.
Oh, no. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that. See, the fantastic, amazing, hellishly good deal is...
Yes?
a free trial of our summoning services!
What?
Free trial?
That's what you wanted, right? To make a demon your familiar.
I
mean, why else would you go through all this effort?
She smiled at me with expectant eyes, like an orphan expectantly hoping to be given a new home.
Well, that's not exactly what I... Wait, if I summoned a demon, then their power would be my power, yes?
Yes! You two would be partners, you see. Tied together and knotted like an infernal pretzel. I like strawberry dip pretzels myself. They're sweet and salty.
That's a good combo, by the way. Raised my chin, I pondered the offer.
Then if I had a demon as my familiar, unspeakable power would be at my fingertips. The mortal realm would be but soft, malleable clay within my iron grip.
Yeah, keep on dreaming.
Yes, I like the sound of that. An extremely powerful demon at my disposal.
And they'll try their best every day, because that's what's really important.
And again, you say I won't have to put up my immortal soul as collateral.
No, just your mortal one.
It's a free trial in every way you can imagine. No credit card details, no payments, no forfeiture of your immortal soul as long as the trial period lasts.
I like the trial period. Dude, the trial periods where you have to still give the credit card details, it's ridiculous. And when I see that, I'm just like, yep, no longer interested. The demon kept piquing my interest. Perhaps this was the chance of a lifetime. A trial period to exact revenge on humanity for its malice and hubris. I could dream big. Existence is transient in the hands of a demon lord.
And how long does this, mercy period last?
You get 1 month of our services absolutely free. No strings attached.
Well, this mercy period, I dare say, decidedly lacks mercy.
Ha.
Veni vidi vici! As they say in Rome, the planets swirl for Sebastian Wolfgang IV alone.
Ooh, such blood-curdling enthusiasm.
It's difficult not to get excited with the Princess of all Darkness at my side, Satan.
No, it's Estan. Admittedly, uttering that right nickname was a struggle, even for me, but it would have to become habit if we were to rule the world together.
Oh no, that isn't...
Whatever is the matter, the world is but a stage and we are its playwrights!
I think you have the wrong idea. You see, it's not me who's gonna be your familiar.
She frowned so obtusely, but her eyes looked me over with pity.
What? But it was your visage that I brought to this world, was it not?
Not quite. See, I'm just a part-timer, here to show you the ropes, make sure everything's running smooth, that sort of thing. I can't be your familiar, you see. I have a celibate image I have to maintain. Being seen in proximity with a cute younger boy would be a media scandal.
Alright, the idol thing, yeah.
Cute? I'm not cute. I'm rugged as heck.
Sure.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Now she's smiling at me, but with even more pity in her expression than before. I could feel my face filled with red, absolutely infuriating. This was undoubtedly her true potential as Satan of Wrath. How old does she think she is? Actually, that's a question better left unanswered.
No. You'd be hooked up with another demon.
This is starting to sound like a seedy dating service.
No. Nothing that pathetic or lonely.
So true. Using dating services is pathetic.
I bet they're dying to meet you. Alright, quiet. I'm gonna call them over. But I'm gonna need you to close your eyes for this. It makes the magic stronger, you see?
Really? But you're a demon, and summoning isn't quite the same as a charlatan's magic trick.
True. But special effects cost a lot of money, and I'm trying my best to save for my career. Please?
Done. The demoness flushed with the saddest pair of puppy dog eyes I've ever seen. What a pitiful display. I closed my eyes to brace myself.
Well, fine, if that's the case.
Yes! Okay then. No peeking.
This all felt so childlike, but I had high hopes for what had yet to come. Oh, how wrong I was.
Okay. Now remember, we can make anything happen if we all sing along.
I don't sing!
Huh? Oh, shoot. Silly me. I think she was here the whole time.
Who? I heard that too. What was that? It sounded like another girl, but...
What? How can this be?
Oh, I think I know.
Aren't you going to answer my question?
She wasn't. I could hear her skipping to the other side of the garage. And she's opening a storage chest. I squinted to try and peek through.
Hey! No peeking! It spoils the magic!
What magic?
Could you keep it down? You're causing such a racket.
Oh, let's not be such a grumpy Gus. Come on, up we go!
I'm not grumpy. And don't grab me there. I'm ticklish. That's sexual harassment, you know?
What the...
Okay, you can open your eyes, Makoto.
Now that she was actually prompting me to do so, I was hesitant. But I had no other choice. I slowly did it as instructed. Hello. And found Estan next to another strange-looking girl. She was cocooned in a comfy-looking robe. Wrapped as snugly as she was, she almost ready for bed. The little expression on her face and the way her head tilted forward only provided me more validation to that look. With Estan and this girl right next to each other, one smiling so brightly and the other not. literally was looking at night and day.
I was having such a nice dream, too. Couldn't you let me sleep?
Hmm.
Come on, BP. Introduce yourself.
Do I have to? It's such a chore.
Hmm.
And every time I hear you do it, I feel embarrassed by proxy.
All idols need a cute introduction, right? Come on, you can do it.
I never agreed to this idol thing.
Aw, you sure? But it's the quickest way to a boy's heart.
Not mine.
Fine. I'll do the stupid idol thing.
Yay!
Taking a deep breath, BP readied herself.
Alright. How'd it go again? Oh, right. You know that feeling you get when your paper's due tomorrow and you just go, oh, I'll just, diddle uselessly on this MOBA and figure it out later. Or that feeling when you get, like, 14 hours of sleep and still feel groggy.
Oh yeah, I wish I could get 14 hours of sleep.
Well, oversleeping is bad for you, I guess. So, like, don't do it. Where was I? Whatever. I'm Belphegor of Sloth. Can I go now?
That wasn't like we rehearsed.
The girl who called herself Belphegor stared at me with a look not unlike a bored college student who had just delivered a C-grade presentation. Yet, this is still a passing grade. Come to think of it, a C might be a bit too generous. It's still passing.
Way to go! I'm so proud of you. You put in so much effort this time.
If it's too long, you can just call me BP too. It's like, whatever.
So, BP, you're the...
Yep, she's gonna be your familiar. Isn't this an exciting turn of events?
Yeah, I choose her.
Does she have any powers?
One time, I binged a 15-season anime in only a week.
Doable.
And that was with the filler too. I hated it.
I mean, I'm the type of person that doesn't skip even the fillers, so yeah, I kind of get it.
Then why did you watch all of it?
If you skip, then you haven't watched it all?
Nothing else was on.
Now then, Makoto, I'm sure you're dying to get to know each other, so I'll just leave you to it. But before I go, I'm gonna give you my personal number. You can call me whenever you need help with anything, okay?
She shoves a business card into my chest with such force that it quite literally took my breath away. 3 6s, 4 6s, 4 6s. Through her word, there is phone number at the back in excessively ornate writing.
Now don't go sharing that number. It's highly sought after.
Sure.
And if some random paper salesperson decides to call me, then I'd know it'd be because of you. So don't make me upset.
Okay. Okay. The way she uttered that, it could be interpreted as anything other than threatening. It was so juxtaposed to her bubbly enthusiasm, it was genuinely chilling. I could only note in affirmation, BP was uninterested in the whole thing. As she was with everything, it seemed. Just as quickly as she'd switched persona, a stun lightened up again.
Perfect. Alright, toodles! Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Sure.
Okay, Then it seems my work here is done.
Hmm.
Infernal Vanishing Ninjutsu, go!
What?
At first there was silence. Estan threw some kind of capsule on the ground, but then a blinding light engulfed the garage. And when it cleared, BP was left alone.
She always does that. It's kind of predictable.
Hmm.
What was that?
She just said it was. Didn't she? Jeez, you're stupid. Boy, though, she watches too many shonen anime.
Not to mention she watched clearly the bad one.
So, you're Makoto Takaya, right?
Makoto? I suppose that is my given name, yes? However, the heart of a demon pulses underneath that unassuming visage, for my true name is Sebast!
It's Makoto, right?
Yep.
Unless you got some, like, weird roleplay shit going on.
Oh, she did not ask, what's with the cape?
The cape is... I am Sebastian Wolfgang IV, and I will not tolerate...
Jeez, alright. You don't have to yell. Sorry I asked.
Would you stop interrupting me?
No.
Sorry. Every time you take a deep breath like that, it sounds like you're going to mouth off for a while. So I kinda just cut to the chase. Spark Notes version and stuff.
Eventually, BP stood up, but even then her posture seemed dull and sluggish.
It's drafty in here. I'm gonna go someplace else.
Well, in other words, she stepped out of view. Suddenly alone, I was confronted by the mess left in the strange demon's girl's wake. The pentagram was in a mess now, trampled by Estan's excited running. BP didn't pay it any particular mind either. I frowned to myself. I spent so much time on it too.
What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Well, just get a fucking vacuum cleaner. I successfully managed to, against all logic and reason, perform a summoning ritual. I did think in a million years that tomato juice would be the decisive factor. Honestly, I don't know what else I expected. Even then, I didn't expect this. Nor did I expect Satan, of all things, to be a wannabe idol. What if my... Wait. If my sister found Belphegor running around the house, she'd flip her shut.
I should find BP.
When the energy finally returned to my legs, I headed towards the locked door and fiddled with it until it finally opened.
Crap, where is she?
Not here either. Shouldn't have gotten far. For someone so tired looking, surely gets around, and not in the way that demons normally do. It's fine. It's fine. She's probably somewhere. I just need to...
There you are, Makoto!
Yumi!
I don't know how she managed to sneak up on me like that so easily. I mean, she came from nowhere. How is that fair? Perhaps if she can teleport, she's my sister after all.
What the hell is going on? There were a lot of weird noises coming from the garage just now.
Nothing! Nothing at all! Just practicing... sports?
Sure.
You haven't held any kind of ball since elementary. Let me through. I'm taking a look.
She tried to shove past me, but I couldn't let her do that. If Yumi sees the aftermath, when summoning a demon will be the least of my worries.
No, you can't, because chemicals that they spilled. Very toxic fumes, not safe. I'm airing the place out.
I'm not worried. Get out of the way!
No!
Placing both arms on my shoulders, she cast me aside like a ragdoll. It seems my resistance was infantile at best. I landed my butt with a dull thud.
Ugh! Seriously, Yumi, you're making a mistake!
I'm not worried.
Yumi swung the door to the garage open and surveyed the damage. Her mouth became a solid stone line. Disappointment flashed across her face in an instant. This is the part where Estan cleaned it up for me, right? Mere mortals cannot hope to comprehend the chaos. You wait a second, then gingerly closed the door and glared at me.
So? What exactly were you doing in there?
Would you believe me if I said I was practicing practical movie effects?
No.
Then, not that.
I can't believe you! The one thing Mom and Dad specifically said not to do was practice that occult shit in the house! Would have been better if you just found some cornfield to do it in, I don't know!
No, Yumi, you don't understand. I actually...
And it's an absolute mess in there! I'm not cleaning that up! And you were about to leave it for Mom and Dad to find?
It's not like that. I have to find...
I'm gonna call them right now and tell them you've been channeling bygone spirits again!
Well, wait, please!
Oh, wait till they hear about this! You're gonna be in so much trouble!
Before I could reply, she's already turned around and stomped off in a rage. Which is understandable. This battle is really bad. Scrambled my feet, I give chase. Somehow managed to keep up with her, for I nearly tripled my cape in the process. Lusted thing just gets in the way most of the time. Then why wear it? She was already at the door to her room. I had to stop her here and now.
Yumi, please, you gotta let me explain. It's not what you think.
I mean, it's not like it's any better than what she thinks.
You're not going to change my mind with your usual crap, Makoto! Oh, the stars demanded it be so! Oh, the chaotic miasma must be realigned! It's all stupid, stupid crap!
I don't sound like that!
Yes, you do. She so turned it up.
You just need to think really hard about what's important, Makoto. Just grow up and... What?
You went quiet, her face went pale. She just stood there watching.
Hello?
BP? What are you doing in my sister's room?
I was trying to find yours, but this wasn't it.
Smelled too much like flowers and lavender. Think you could point me the right way?
It's to the right, over there.
Sweet. Thanks.
Without another word, she brushed past my sister and I. Yumi remained silent until...
What was that?
Belphegor of Sloth. She prefers to be called BP, though.
How did she get here?
From, that summoning ritual in the garage.
Huh. This is just a weird dream, right, Makoto?
Yeah, let's call it that for now.
Okay. I'll just rest my head for a bit.
Yeah, you don't look so good. Forget about that whole, calling mum and dad thing too, yeah?
Oh. Okay. Good night, Makoto.
She shambled back into her room, almost like a zombie. She closed the door behind her. I released a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Alright, time to do some damage control. I wouldn't make for a demon lord if I couldn't lay down the law in my own home. Your parents' home. BB's wandering around like she owns the place. This will definitely cause problems. Stealing myself, I turned myself towards the door to my room and marched forward. Entering it, I'm careful to close the door behind me, all the better to cut off any escape routes. Of course, she could just go out the window or use magic or something. I guess it's really a useless gesture.
Alright, where does she... Oh.
I spot a curious lamp beneath my sheets.
Jeez, you conk out easily, don't you?
It's my amazing power. I can fall asleep anywhere.
Oh, that's so nice. I would like to be able to fall asleep anytime I want.
Wait, you heard that?
No.
Alright, enough joking around. Get up. This is my bed.
Don't
Yeah.
you mean our bed?
She slowly rose from her slumber, suddenly staring at me.
But what do you mean? My bed can't even fit 2 people.
You could, if you tried.
Some magician you are.
No, I mean, it's physically... it's out of the question. And I'm not a magician. I'm a sorcerer, a master of the arcane.
Same thing.
That's why you wear that gaudy cape, right?
Sitting up straight, she stretches and yawns. Her mannerisms were terribly cat-like. The smell of lavender and jasmine filled the room. Was that BPC's scent? It's easier to tell now that it's just the 2 of us. She wasn't taking me seriously at all. Her eyes listlessly drifted around the room.
So, this is your room, right? It's plainer than I expected.
Plain?
I mean, with your ridiculous getup, I expected a
Yeah.
bunch of Screamo posters. Skulls, too. Edgy stuff.
Material possessions are fleeting. The Eternal Demon King's throne is built on a foundation of diligent study, not transient property.
Oi, can you use smaller words?
Yeah?
I just woke up. Seriously? Is that really your gimmick? I thought kids grew out of that stuff after junior high.
Yeah?
It's not a gimmick! This is who I really am! And if I'm to reign supreme over this wretched existence, I must come to understand your powers in full. To understand so I can reach in and grasp but a microcosm of that power for myself.
What?
Is this how you introduce yourself to every girl?
Under Ren'Py's piercing, incredulous look, I felt my resolve ebb away. Eventually, she shrugged her shoulders.
Well, it's not complicated. Demons are supposed to coerce humans into indulging their vices. So, I'm a demon of sloth. So it's pretty much me being cute and lazy.
Let's go!
I don't know what else to tell you. Ugu.
What was that supposed to be, that ugu, whatever? Even her ugu sounded disingenuous. Why couldn't I get Eston either way?
That
I would
can't
choose
be all.
her over
You're a
Eston.
demon, right?
Well, no. I have other talents.
Like,
I have an eidetic memory, though it's pretty much dedicated to takeout
Okay.
menus.
This is ridiculous! What am I supposed to do with a demon that just eats and sleeps?
I don't know. I kinda like having a roommate. Sorry for disappointing you, I guess. I should probably be more sprightly and upbeat,
Nah.
like Satan is. But I really don't have the energy for it.
Same.
You mean, Satan?
No, Eston.
Yes, her.
She grimaced at the sound of the tacky name. Truth be told, it was obtuse just to say aloud.
I was wondering if you actually knew each other.
Siblings. We're siblings. She's always been one to try and force everyone into doing whatever weird shit she feels like.
Oh, she's the type of person that I don't like, kind of. I like doing that, so you should be doing that as well. Come on. I don't like
Even
that.
her dumb idol trope thing. It's way too much effort to deal with.
Wait, what idol troupe? You're in on it, aren't you?
You're better off not knowing the details. Trust me.
But it's my mandate as a demon lord to bring and bear the deceits of the truth.
What does that even mean? Seriously, forget it. It's dumb.
She continued to half-heartedly dodge the issue, but the discomfort in her face was palpable. Smirking to myself, I had identified a chink in her armor, a way to render her defenses moot and reduce her life points to 0.
She must have a fair bit of sway over you to get you to dress up like that.
Stop!
She groaned, burying her head into a pillow.
I gotta say, that sounds positively adorable.
No, it's embarrassing. This change in behavior was absolutely delicious, especially given the dumb looks BP had given me so far. In fact, it all felt deliciously karmic.
She's so insistent and just begs and begs. And, it's annoying. You can hold out for 100 years, but eventually, you have to cave in just to shut her up.
Oh, huh. It's not some dark brainwashing power, she's just bratty.
But the revelation was particularly disappointing. I'd hoped to maybe harness her powers of suggestion for myself. Apparently it amounts to begging until you get what you want. Who could have known?
Oh, alright. Whatever. I'll deal. Now, let's hear something from you.
What? Why me?
We're getting to know each other, right? Generally, normal people try to learn more about each other.
Don't condescend to me! I'm your master, after all. I cannot tolerate that level of insubordination from my underlings.
Oh, sweetie, you're not a high enough level to order me around like that.
Don't!
Oh, sweetie, you're not a high enough level to order me around like that.
She was smiling. This harpy.
Come on, what's your game? Why go through all the effort of a demon summoning thingamabob? There was a point to it all, right?
Actually, yes. That's right.
Was there?
This entire exercise was born from a wager, a game with implications from the entirety of this fleeting, rotting world.
Really?
Where is that? But look again. Her sudden judgment only made me up the ante.
Yes, it is difficult to discern the truth of reality's whims from such a narrowed looking glass.
What?
I will not bore you with the earth-shattering details, but everything happens for a reason. This entire meeting was not through Providence alone. It was thanks to the machinations of Sebastian Wolfgang IV.
That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. And Satan says some dumb crap.
I agree with you, DP.
For what is Providence but an attempt to overturn luck, that folly, through sheer force of will? The gods made every effort to handicap me, but I outwitted them at every turn!
You're not even listening anymore, are you?
Yes! The game is already won, so I need only to claim my prize, the crown and the deed to this entire plan!
Stop, please. Jeez. Are we really going to keep up this tired old charade? Sheesh. Get over yourself.
What?
Like, don't you have hobbies? Like, normal hobbies?
Yeah?
I don't understand. What would an exalted demon lord have any use for?
Manga, video games, porn, anything. I don't
Yeah?
Just stop. You know, sometimes I have to read some freaky stuff just to doze off. If I'm in the mood for it. I mean...
Nice.
What?
I mean, I'm not ashamed of it.
Correct. That's good.
You sure you're a demon of sloth?
We all have our urges. Whatever. I don't really want to bother just sitting here, getting judged by some loose, chuny prude.
Yeah?
talking like this turned out to be way boring. Your gimmick's just really tired, man. I'm gonna see what else is in the house. Catch you later, Sir Demon Lord. Or whatever.
Untangling herself from the covers, she strode to the door and left me to my thoughts once more. Can she even talk to me like that? Yes. I should feel disgraced or insulted, but I feel like a failure instead. Well, I mean, maybe you are.
Basic emotions. I should redouble my efforts. I have a plan, after all. This uppity upstart can't derail them now.
Sure.
Yes, she is the proof I need. I should continue to monitor her.
For whatever reason, I couldn't put as much heart into my evil schemes as I usually can. The things Bibi said, I might as well have been talking to Yumi.
No, they are blind to see the entropic circling of the stars above. It must be so. Yeah, exactly. I got this.
There is a divine purpose to this. After all, I cannot allow my plans to be foiled so easily.
Makoto! Are you still in your room?
Crap!
Blasted spawn, if only we hadn't shared the same progenitors. Alas, poor Yumi, she never had the mind to realize her greatness. I can't help but pity her. Raising from bed, I turned to the door with a mighty flourish. What? And my cape caught the fan on my desk. My head immediately jerked to see the clatter to the floor.
Shit.
Straightening my clothes, I make my way back onto the hallway. Sure enough, Yumi is waiting for me. I thought her timeout was supposed to relax her, but instead it just wound her up even tighter.
I must say, sis, your evil energies are shining ever more radiantly today.
Shut up! Are you ready to come clean about who this girl is?
What girl? This is all a dream, right?
She just walked by me! She's pillaging our kitchen right now! Where'd you even find her? Is it some sleazy dating site for edgy little creeps like you?
Hey, now that's going a little too far. I'm of average height for someone my age.
Is that really the part you're taking issue with?
Besides, didn't I already introduce you to...
I don't remember actually.
Yeah, Beepy or whatever. She's not, like, actually a demon of sloth, right? Did you pay her to play out your sick-minded roleplay or something?
Well...
It's not a roleplay! She's actually a demon!
I hate to admit it, but...
But...
I might have to believe you.
Really?
This was weird. My sister had always been skeptical of my dark magic. Usually she just dismissed it as some kind of dorky LARPing thing she never understood before, so why start now?
I mean, I considered other explanations, but I can't really believe them either.
Yeah.
Like, she can't be your cosplayer girlfriend for one.
Yeah.
What? Girlfriend?
Yeah, you don't really have the charisma for that. Or the personality. Or, well, anything that a girl would want.
This guy's getting destroyed.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, sis.
You're welcome.
I call it like it is.
I agree with her, huh? Stupid Yumi! Always teasing me like this. The worst part is that she possesses a demon lord's blood inside of her. By sorcerer law, I can't bring harm to her. She's a lucky, utterly oblivious sort. I curse the fact frequently. She also has a good foot on me, so if I tried, she could probably throw me pretty far.
Yeah, there's no way you could land a girl as cute as her.
Cute? She's an extremely powerful demon, you realize.
Did I say cute? I mean, joking aside, This demon business is hard to swallow, Makoto.
Yeah.
I guess you're going to tell me you summoned her or some shit.
Yeah?
Actually,
That's
yeah,
what he did.
that's exactly it. The altar was in the garage, you saw it.
Hey, sticking to that story, huh? I can't believe you. I thought Mom and Dad explicitly told you that bringing evil beings and spirits into our house was off limits.
I wonder if that happened before.
What makes you think BP's evil, though?
I can't believe you.
Spirits.
I thought...
What makes you think...
Excuse me? You keep calling her a demon, right?
Well, yeah, she is, but that doesn't make her evil by default.
Well, I mean, I guess he's not wrong.
You're coming off as a little judgmental there, Yumi.
To be honest, you should be judgmental now. Especially now. Very judgmental.
You brat.
Yumi grimaced visibly when they could immediately tell I had their hand in this battle for hours. Did you fall?
Alright, let's just assume she's actually a demon, I guess. I don't believe it, but for the sake of argument...
Devil's advocate in a nutshell.
Does everything have to be evil satanic crap with you? Let me finish!
That's not really, well, whatever. Okay, so, what?
She's just visiting, right? She should probably go back to her place soon. It's getting dark and I need to cook.
Is she getting in your way of doing that?
Well, I don't think that would work. She's technically my familiar, so she would probably have to stay with me.
What? But there's nowhere she can stay! Mom and Dad would kill me twice over if they knew I let her sleep here!
She can't exactly sleep out on the streets, though.
I mean, I guess I could. Wouldn't be really comfortable, though. A bed would be so much nicer.
What? BB?
Where did you come from?
I mean, kitchen, I guess. Given that you said that she was in the kitchen.
Heard my name. Just eavesdropping. But yeah, Makoto's right. I could use a place to stay. I mean, if that's not a problem, I assume you guys aren't like crazy fundamentalist Christians, right?
Well, we celebrate Christmas, but otherwise, not really?
I mean, who doesn't celebrate Christmas at this point? Come on.
And if you want to talk crazy, I mean, you've already met my brother, right?
Yeah, that she did.
Oh yeah. Don't know how you put up with him. He's a huge dork.
Right? Finally, someone says something about it! You know he never washes that cape, right?
Oh, I can tell.
I'm right here!
And they don't care.
We know.
We know.
They shared a cheap laugh at my expense, likely the first of many. Besides, capes ventilate themselves anyway. It's not a big deal. Sure.
Say, we should probably talk about this over food. You guys want to order a pizza?
She said she will be cooking.
Well, it's probably too late to cook something.
Literally a second ago you said you will be cooking.
But Makoto has to foot the bill.
But why me?
Well, if your story is that you summoned her and stuff, you should probably take some more responsibility.
Yeah?
She got you there, Mr. Demon Lord.
I have a title, you know.
Yeah, whatever, some kind of name.
Come on. I'm starving.
Ugh, this is gonna blow a huge hole in my wallet.
It's a pizza, man.
This actually isn't so bad.
The three of us moved into the living room.
I want a large Hawaiian
No.
pizza. Oh, an extra pineapple on top.
Denied.
Pineapple on pizza? Wow, you really are a demon, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is that really the part you're taking issue with, Yumi?
Yeah. After some deliberation, we placed the order and bided our time. I don't trust people that eat pineapple on pizza. I never would. Time passes quickly. Surprisingly, BP and Yumi get along with each other, even better than it initially seemed. Yeah, and you don't along with the demon that you summoned, man. But I'm not thrilled that the relationship hinges on their mutual expression. When we're done eating, we all take seats in the dining room.
Alright, so to recap,
We don't really need a recap. We are like, what, an hour into the game?
Makoto performed some creepo summoning ritual
Yes, he did.
Yes.
and actually managed to summon a demon.
That is correct.
Seems so.
And you're still sticking with that story? That you're his familiar or whatever?
I mean, have you seen my tail? Do you want to touch my horns?
I don't think that's appropriate conduct for a first introduction.
It'd answer your questions, though.
None of this is fake, Yumi. How long is it going to be until you accept reality?
You probably think I'm some old man in the mask, trying to scare you off the property.
No! It's not like that! It's taking a little to wrap my head around this whole...
Ah, I clicked, sorry.
No! It's not like that! It's taking a little to wrap my head around this whole mess.
Yumi was acting very strange around BP, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Perhaps she was still awed by a true demon's presence. I suppose any mortal would react as such.
Well, I guess while you're here, you should stay. You can take the sofa if you like.
Sounds great. Thanks a bunch.
And Makoto.
As she turned to face me, her face twisted in a stern glare.
You're gonna work on fixing this whole summoning mess, right?
What? But I need her to...
I'm talking about that crazy summoning crap in the garage. You need to clean that up before Mom and Dad find out. Seriously, Makoto. Summoning demons while they're on their business trip. If they catch wind of this, you'll get in so much trouble.
If I were grounded indefinitely, it would stall my plans for world domination.
I'll figure something out. Could you just keep quiet about all this for now?
I don't owe you anything, but whatever. Just remember, you brought her into this world, so you have to be the one to take her out.
Ooh.
You, couldn't you word that any other way?
Yeah.
Understood. I'll find a way to reverse the process.
That doesn't sound much better.
After that exchange, silence hung awkwardly over all of us. It seems I had unwittingly formed a pact with my sister. I would have to resolve this situation in a timely manner. My progenitors will be absent for some time, so I'll have more than enough time to come up with a contingency plan.
Makoto and I both have school tomorrow. We should think of getting to bed. Hey, Beepy, do you want me to grab you a blanket? It gets chilly overnight.
Nah, I can curl up just about anywhere. Thanks for the offer, though.
No problem. Just want to make sure you're comfortable while you're here.
Awkward. Why is my sister giggling like a lunatic?
Perhaps her fragile mind has already given in? I'm sure it cannot hope to comprehend the forces at play here.
Why did you say it out loud?
Huh? What did you say?
Nothing at all. I, too, must depart to my bedchambers. For tomorrow will be the beginning of the end.
Aw, I just got here, though.
He's just doing his monologuing thing again. And most of it's gibberish.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Ha! Soon you will come to realize that everything leading up to this point, it is all connected.
With a dramatic flourish of my cape, I vanish like an ebony breeze caught by an errant consciousness or something.
Weirdo.
Yeah, he is. With no one following me, I make a beeline to my room.
Finally, some privacy.
Despite everything, my sanctum remains unsullied. The opportunity arises for me to reflect on events and chart a course for what lies ahead. What transpired at home so far has only been a distraction from my ultimate goal.
Yes! When daybreak casts its warm glow across the land, everything that I have worked up to will be laid bare. I should get to bed that much sooner then. I grow weary of today and yearn for tomorrow. The dawn of a new day. The dawn of a new era, I should say.
Chuckling to myself, I quickly toss my cape, my cloak, and my... No, not my undergarments. Why not? Even for someone with as black soul as mine, that would be entirely too lewd. What?
Yes, tomorrow.
Not really.
I shall exact
Whatever.
my revenge upon that cursed being.
He's not saying that line for some reason. The false idol that claims ultimate authority. I should strike her down and claim both her throne and her title.
Yeah, that's gonna be real. Neato.
Fatigue overcomes me as I collapse onto the bed. PPE's faint lingering scent hits me as my head presses against the pillow. Like lavender and jasmine, gentle and relaxing. It's a nice feeling, disarming even. I feel myself getting drowsy. Safe in my own domain, I drift to sleep. It's still dark, yet I'm stirred awake. Usually I'm a heavy sleeper. Even the excitement of the coming day wouldn't keep me from getting even 8 hours of sleep. But I had a feeling. No, it was more than that. Why did it smell so nice in here? Like, really nice. It's a smell that could relax you so thoroughly, so completely. So much so that you may never wish to get up again, but the feeling of paranoia overrode it. As my senses clicked into place, I could feel something more. It was close. It was very, very close.
Huh?
Dread washing over me, I turned my head to the left. My eyes had already adjusted to the dark. I could make out the outline.
BP?
Morning.
But what are you doing here? How did you get in here?
Through the door.
I used the door. It's comfy and warm.
She was curled up like a cat, and her body was pressing against mine. She was so warm.
But this bed can't fit 2 people! What are you thinking?
I mean, I think it's fitting 2 people right now.
Made it work. Could you keep it down? People are trying to sleep.
Get out! Get out!
What is wrong with this guy?
Way better than the sofa.
Yeah. I tried to shove her off the bed, but she's way too heavy. Or maybe you are way too weak. She's scooching even closer.
Go to bed, Makoto. It'll be fine.
What?
Her tail playfully settled across my desk. She stuck with me. Her hands rhythmically tensed and loose against the bedsheets. It seemed like an old habit, but it looked relaxing. The smell of lavender.
and jasmine wafted up once more. It was difficult to stay mad at this ungodly hour.
For the bed was made for one, both of us almost fit. My eyes fluttering, I felt my resolve wither away.
Ugh. Just one night. No more.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Won't happen again.
Why did it sound like she was taunting me just then? I've got a bad feeling about this. The situation being largely out of my control, I decided to leave and let live. Drifting back to sleep as best I could. For a while I could feel the red-wing rise and fall of her chest as she slept. For whatever reason, the sensation was calming. You absolutely cannot find out about this. Under no circumstance! She found out, didn't she? Well, we'll find out tomorrow. I'm totally going to have to click 2 videos into one in the end. I'm totally going to do that, yeah. I think it doesn't make sense. Basically the usual, a day in the game is a day in the video, so we are going to do it like that. So let's end this right here, right now, and we'll continue tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video. If you're new around, subscribe. We'll play, obviously. My girlfriend is a demon summoned from depths of hell. Until the very end, and afterwards, I believe we'll see it to the sequel. Yeah. Right. I wish you all a wonderful day. Bye bye.